All right, y'all, here we go with today's daily challenge. And before we throw, I wanted to talk a little bit about just grinding the daily challenge and how kind of the best strategy to get a good score. Obviously, it's just about grinding. Sometimes you get lucky on one of the first few run throughs, but the smartest way to go about it, especially if you have a hole like this to start, that's kind of a tough one to get. Don't try to grind hole one right away. Go ahead and just skip hole one, or at least figure out your lines and stuff, how you want to throw it, and then move on to the rest of the holes and just keep rethrowing on the first hole on those that you want to run and get an ace on. That way, when once you get this first hole, you already have a line for all the other holes. So for this first hole, default aim, bunch of Anheuser, try to hit the gap. Either way, it's going to be a tough one to get. Definitely doable, especially because you can get anywhere in the range of like 130 to 65 and still make it. This is the Piste, the pure top chevron, right on the basket from this distance, and we got it to go. So again, don't keep grinding this hole if you're not sure how you're going to play the rest of the holes. Go ahead and work your way through the layout first, which I've already done. So this one, I know I'm not going to try to ace this one. I just want to have a nice safe birdie line, and I'm going to actually use the Beast and take a little bit off of it. The Vandal's probably a decent option here, but I'm just more familiar with the flight path on the Beast on this one. I just didn't want to go full-blown pullback because of that wind, and I don't like the roll on this one just because it can roll away from the basket. So this one I have a pretty good ace line. A lot of you are familiar with it, so slide to the right, middle chevron, kind of right on the branch and tree there, and not quite a full hyzer. Get in. Yes. All right, and then again, you want to have a kind of a score in mind as well. So if I wasn't able to get that one, and I missed some other ones, I kind of know how far into it I want to go, and which ones I want to get aggressive on. So this one, this is just the glide skip rive. This is looking really good. I've been throwing a forehand light glide on this hole lately, but not with that headwind. I didn't feel comfortable there, so went back to the old line, and we're able to sneak the eagle there. And hopefully we can at least get one of these next two Sunshine Glade holes. It'd be awesome if we can get both of them. This one, my line, sometimes I aim at the basket, sometimes I like to shift my aim, especially if it's a right to left, which I'm going to do here. This is the Warship. Nice. All right, we got one, plus that Highlander Ridge ace, so we're off to a great start. If I can get this next one, it's going to be even better. Tough wind, accurate roll sapphire on a forehand. I'm going to aim a little higher than I usually do. Don't need much Anheuser. Stay over there. Stay. Oh, dang it. I think because I aimed a little higher, I needed to put just a touch more Anheuser. But got a line for that hole, just unfortunate, and I wasn't able to hit it. And then we got Northern Lights. So this is one of the holes, like if I hadn't gotten any aces yet, I would be running this one just because I want a good score. But because I've already got the two aces, I'm just playing this one safe with the instinct on a forehand. So I can't show you my ace run here, but it's basically I aim really low and throw accurate roll sapphire kind of right at the basket through the trees. It's just a risky line, so don't want to get that since I've already this one I'm definitely running. So slide to the right with the Beast, straight pull down, maybe a little bit of hyzer. Looks pretty good. Fade, 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 fade. Dang it, I needed just a smidge more hyzer on that. I don't know if snidge is a word, but dang it, I was hoping that one would drop. This last one as well, I have a line for it, but it's a really tough one to get, so I'm just going to be playing this one safe since I've already got a couple aces, and hopefully we can work the birdie. I've been throwing high, turn glide right. Oh, didn't turn it enough, but hopefully it gets up on. Oh, I think it's high enough. Ooh, I think I'm actually going to putt this. I can get there. I'm already elevated a little bit, so it'll add some distance. Oh, phew. Was able to save that birdie. So there you go, 13 under. Would have been sweet to get one more, but there you go. There's today's daily challenge. That's kind of my strategy. If you're going to grind it, work through the holes, find your lines first, especially if it's a tough hole one. So don't keep grinding hole one if you have no idea, because when you get hole one, you want to already know what you're going to do on the rest of the holes. So figure out the rest of the holes and then go back and start over. Let's check out the leaderboard. Oh, nice. So far, so good. I'm sure someone else is going to at least get 13. 14 is definitely possible. I think 14 probably going to win it with this one. But fun, decent layout. Not as fun as yesterday's. I wish I had more time to grind yesterday's, but wasn't able to. But there you go. There's my daily challenge strategy. I don't play it as much as I used to, but whenever there's a fun layout, I still try to get a good round in. But there you go, guys. As always, thanks for watching me play some DGV.